This is a 1974 Tigre Arctic Cat 340. The video is about the kill switch right here. I've read a lot about these kill switches and them being problematic with no spark. So if there's no spark, people say disconnect the harness right here, and then if you got spark, it's something within the wiring here. So no one ever explained to me, or I couldn't find anything about how this mechanism works, so I took it apart. There is a, if you can see this, as I pull on the throttle, there is a secondary slide in here that has a metal slide in there. And first thing is, how did I test that I had an issue with my kill switch? Well, here's the connection. Trace the wires. I got the wiring diagram, and I found that these two black wires from the steering, follow the wires from here to your ignition. You've got your ground, and I believe it's your M, and right there I connected those two. So on my setting, that was my kill switch that completes the circuit. It kills the engine. The other direction too, right there, and then in the middle, that's run. Now what I had, which was kind of interesting, is in this run position, and I didn't know this, is that I'm just lifting up on the slide right there. Put your finger in there, and I put the slide up. Oops. And you can see how that was. All I'm doing is I got my finger and I lifted the slide up a little bit, so it's killing the engine. So I was I had to clean these carbs, and I was working on setting the settings of the carb, and all of a sudden I lost spark, and I had no idea why I lost spark, but I was adjusting the slides. I was going through with my throttle screw here and the slides, and everything was going good, and then all of a sudden it just died, and I had no reason why. That's when I pulled the harness and I started back up. So I went to the internet, I was looking for everything, and I didn't want to have to take these things apart, and I just knew that people disconnected them, but it's working. Oh, see that right there? So what happened is it came out of there, and it just goes, any slack in there, it's your throttle stop kill switch. So I think it's important. It's an important mechanism, but it's got potential to not work. So if you ever are having troubles, I would say in all of a sudden like that, disconnect the harness. This is a 74 El Tigre. That gave me my spark back, but obviously nothing worked on the panel. I went through here. So now what I'm going to do when I test this, I'll put it back together. If I make my adjustments on the slide, I'm going to test it right here. I've got my settings, my multimeter. It's just set on the battery right there. And I'm just going back to here. Good. Run. Should be open. There's another kill position. It should be circuits closed. Open, closed. So there's my tutorial on kill switch, troubleshooting kill switches, and how your slide mechanism on your carburetor can be set too high, and there's tension on there, which it causes your run position to be closed. Yeah, you know, this is something I looked at and just was trying to figure out how it worked, and if this helps anybody, it's great. I'm not a professional mechanic by any means, but fumbling my way through here and trying to figure out how to get these old cats to run is kind of, it's fun. So hope this helps someone. Talk to you later. Cheers.